Volkswagen just dropped a bombshell on the auto industry, and trust me, no one saw this coming. We're talking about bold moves, massive shifts, and plans that could completely change the way we think about cars. This isn't just another release. What Volkswagen has up its sleeve is about to shake the competition to its core. Whether you are a die-hard car enthusiast or just curious, you'll want to stick around because this could be a game changer for everyone on the road. Buckle up, because it's about to be one crazy ride. Volkswagen has a history unlike any other automaker, one that's deeply tied to innovation, resilience, and, at times, controversy. Founded in 1937, the company started with a simple goal: to create an affordable car for the people, hence the name Volkswagen, or People's Car. What began as an ambitious vision in Nazi Germany quickly evolved into one of the most iconic car brands in the world. After World War II, the company faced a major turning point. It could have disappeared like many others in the chaos of post-war Europe, but Volkswagen pulled through, thanks to a push from British authorities to revive production. Soon, the Beetle emerged, becoming a symbol of mobility and independence for generations. The simple, durable car became a cultural icon, with its quirky design and affordable price making it a global hit. Fast forward to the late 20th century, and Volkswagen expanded its reach by acquiring luxury brands like Audi, Porsche, Bentley, and Bugatti. It went from being the people's car to a global powerhouse offering a wide range of vehicles for every type of driver. But Volkswagen hasn't been without its setbacks. The 2015 emissions scandal, where the company was found to have falsified emissions tests on diesel cars, threatened its credibility. Yet, despite the blow to its reputation, Volkswagen has bounced back, pivoting towards electric cars and vehicles and green technology as part of its future-focused vision. Today, Volkswagen is at a crossroads once again. Their latest plans promise to push the industry further, potentially reshaping how we think about mobility in ways that echo their early days of innovation. They've surprised us before. What could they have in store this time? We're talking about a new low-cost electric car designed specifically to take on Chinese rivals who have been rapidly gaining ground in Europe. The competition is fierce, and Volkswagen knows it. In fact, they've openly admitted that Chinese automakers have a serious advantage, about 30% in cost to be exact. And while that might sound like a steep hill to climb, Volkswagen is gearing up for the challenge in a big way. Let's break it down. Right now, China is pushing hard into the European market with their EVs, and they're doing it fast. Their cars are cheaper to make, and they're cutting into the market share that companies like Volkswagen have dominated for decades. Volkswagen isn't taking this lightly. CEO Oliver Bloom said it best: "It's about entry-level electric mobility from Europe for Europe." This isn't just a new car, it's a statement, a promise that Europe will keep fighting to stay relevant in the rapidly evolving EV world. The new project, called ID.1, is Volkswagen's answer to the Chinese competition. Their goal? To create an electric vehicle priced at around 20,000 euros, that is roughly $21,746, a price tag that would make electric mobility more accessible to the average European buyer. That's a big deal, especially considering that most EVs on the market right now are still priced out of reach for many people. The world premiere of the ID.1 is planned for 2027, and while that might feel far off, it's clear that Volkswagen is playing the long game here. They've taken the time to analyze the situation and realize that in order to compete, they need to do more than just make an affordable car. They need to focus on localization, producing as much of the vehicle as possible within Europe itself. By doing this, Volkswagen hopes to cut down on transportation costs, reduce emissions, and ultimately lower the overall price of the vehicle. As Volkswagen brand Thomas Schaefer explained, one thing is clear: electromobility from Europe for Europe can only succeed with political support and competitive framework conditions. He's pointing out something important here: building a low-cost EV is only part of the battle. The European automotive industry, according to Volkswagen, has just 2 to 3 years to get ready for this competitive threat. If they don't, the entire sector could be in trouble. This urgency isn't just talk. Volkswagen is already making big changes to prepare for the future. They've announced a massive 10 billion euros cost-cutting plan set to be in place by 2026. Whew! These savings are essential for keeping production costs down in the face of rising energy prices. labor costs, and the high cost of raw materials. Schaefer highlighted that despite these challenges, the ID.1 would still set standards in terms of technology, design, and quality. It's a bold promise, but one Volkswagen is confident they can keep. The stakes couldn't be higher. China's EV makers are quickly gaining ground, and Volkswagen knows they need to act fast if they want to keep their market share. But here's the thing. Volkswagen has been in tough spots before. Think back to the post-World War II era, where the Beetle became a symbol of affordable, reliable transportation. Or more recently, the 2015 emissions scandal, which threatened to take the company down. In both cases, Volkswagen bounced back. Now, with the rise of electric vehicles, Volkswagen is looking to prove itself once again. Their new plan not only addresses the need for affordable EVs, but also shows a deep commitment to Europe as an industrial hub. We combine a clear commitment to Europe as an industrial location, a European industrial policy, and ultimately act in the interests of European customers, Bloom emphasized. This isn't just about survival. Volkswagen wants to lead the charge into the future of electric mobility. So, what does this mean for the automotive world? If Volkswagen's plans succeed, we could see a major shift in how electric vehicles are priced and produced, making them more accessible than ever. But the bigger question is whether Volkswagen in Europe can adapt quickly enough to keep up with the rapid rise of Chinese EV manufacturers. A question that Volkswagen seems to already have an answer to, as they've been reportedly looking to turn Spain into a powerhouse of electric mobility. In a bold move, Volkswagen Group and SEAT revealed their electrification plan for Spain, aiming to transform the country into a European e-mobility hub. It's all part of their bigger vision to build a sustainable electric ecosystem across Europe, and Spain's playing a key role. Here's where it gets exciting. Volkswagen is set to invest over 7 billion euros in Spain, together with external suppliers. It's their biggest industrial investment in Spanish history, and it's going to completely reshape the landscape of the Spanish auto industry. This isn't just about building cars. Volkswagen is setting up a whole new value chain for e-mobility, from car production to battery manufacturing. A big part of this plan? A new battery cell factory in Valencia. That's right, Volkswagen's second gigafactory will be located in Spain, making it the first outside of Germany. This massive factory will produce cutting-edge battery cells powered by renewable energy, and it's set to employ over 3,000 people. Volkswagen is planning for a production capacity of 40 gigawatt-hour per year, which is huge! And they want it up and running by 2026, so the clock's ticking. Thomas Schmall, Volkswagen Group's board member for technology, didn't hold back when explaining the impacts. This project is highly important for Volkswagen, for Spain, and for the whole of Europe. It's our ambition to electrify Spain, and we're willing to invest more than 7 billion euros together with external suppliers for the electrification of our Martorell and Pamplona plants, and the localization of the battery value chain in Valencia. And this isn't just a one-off. Schmall went on to emphasize that this project is part of a much bigger picture. Volkswagen plans to build 6 gigafactories across Europe with a total production capacity of 240 gigawatt-hour annually. That's a staggering amount of energy, enough to power millions of electric vehicles across the continent, and these factories aren't just about batteries, they're about driving Europe's entire automotive sector into a greener, more sustainable future. So, why Spain? Valencia was chosen from over 100 potential locations based on several factors: a highly skilled workforce, solid public support, excellent logistics, and access to green energy. The stars aligned for Valencia, making it the perfect spot for Volkswagen's next big step in electric mobility. Wayne Griffith, president of SEAT, added, "Future Fast Forward has the potential to transform the Spanish automotive industry and democratize electric mobility across Europe." He's not exaggerating. This isn't just a project, it's a revolution. By creating a sustainable e-mobility ecosystem, Spain is poised to lead Europe's electric vehicle future. Of course, this isn't without its challenges. Schmall noted that transforming an entire industry is no small task. Volkswagen will need to raise productivity, reskill its workforce, and get full support from the Spanish government to make this a success. But the reward? Jobs, growth, and putting Spain at the heart of Europe's electric revolution. In the end, Volkswagen's electrification plan is about much more than cars. It's about the future of transportation, sustainability, and the economy. Spain is just the beginning, and as Volkswagen rolls out more gigafactories and ramps up production, the European auto industry will never be the same. So what do you think? Are you ready for an electrified future? Volkswagen's making big moves, and if Spain is anything to go by, they're just getting started. If you're curious about what's next in the EV revolution, be sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for more updates on the future of vehicles.